It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with C.J. Harris, a 31-year-old who passed away. Sang a lot of country songs, was inspired by country on season 13 of American Idol. And obviously you'd have to go back, unless you are a huge Idol fan and, Google his picture. I think you would recognize him. He had some sort of heart issue at 31. And
wow, that's sad, 31.
Yeah, passed away and was very much into country. And Keith Urban was a judge and... really took to him and actually performed at the Opry with Darius Rucker back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
well, at least
so
he lived his dream.
He definitely lived his dream. That's for sure. You and I are both pretty darn excited Tom Brady's out of the playoffs.
I am. I'm ashamed of myself for being giddy over someone else's loss, but I can't help it. Brian was talking to me yesterday, and he's like, he's never lost to Dallas. And I said, there's always a first time.
Yep.
And I just knew. If
Yeah.
I was a bettor, I would have bet.
Well, the Cowboys 31-14. The kicker of the Cowboys missed 4 straight extra points yesterday, which was pretty incredible. But they had enough to. They crushed them. They just destroyed the Bucs. So next week, the final game on Sunday at 6 o'clock on Fox will be Cowboys at the 49ers to see who faces the Eagles or Giants. Yes.
Oh, this is getting too exciting, I think.
It is. It is exciting. A lot of good teams left. Yeah, all the really good ones.
Football playoffs, I have to say.
Yep. Lisa Marie Presley, her public memorial will be Sunday at Graceland. And her 3 daughters will inherit Graceland.
Yes, of course they will. It's
That
so
is
sad.
What we're finding out, yep.
Yeah.
Cande, I've heard the name, couldn't tell you a thing she starred in, but Italian actress Gina Lollobrigida passed away.
Oh, she had to be up there in age.
95.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, she was hot.
Are you saying because her last name is Lollobrigida? It sounds like what you just said.
No.
95, and sex symbol and Italian actress.
There you have it.
But I've heard the name a million times.
Me too. I can kind of see her in my mind, but I haven't thought about Gina Lollobrigida in a number of years.
The guitar player Andy Taylor from Duran Duran, in a new article, says he's trying to live his life as best he can. He, a number of years ago, about 4 years ago, was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer, Cande. So not great. He knows it's not a good outlook for him, and but I didn't even realize he was sick. But very
that's
sick.
Terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Avatar becomes the 6th ever movie to cross the $2 billion mark. Cande?
Wow.
Yep, pretty incredible. But I wonder, the way ticket prices are and everything nowadays, if you made The Wizard of Oz now instead of 1939, that'll probably be $1 billion movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in perspective. You got to put it in perspective. Absolutely.
Right. I want them to do the math, whatever you do, prorate it to today's number, and
that would be interesting.
I want to see. That's the list I want to see. The trailer for Mandalorian 3 is out, and March 1st will be on Disney.
Lovely.
And finally, the National Enquirer is about to report that Ice-T and Chris Maloney from Law & Order are feuding. Well, wait, hang on. They're both joking about it on Twitter because that is news to them, Cande.
Chris Maloney's hot.
The two of them are very good friends. They say
I love it. I love Ice-T.
Yeah.
I love him.
So, and TV, I'll give you one thing on TV tonight. NBC with a remake of Night Court. Do we need this?
I didn't need the first one. I certainly don't need the second.
Oh, you didn't like the first one?
I liked it. It was all right.
I liked it. The only returning cast member is John Larroquette.
Ah.
Yeah, so I guess that was enough to make the show.
I just read something about him where he voiced did a voiceover for a movie and got paid in marijuana.
Yeah, I saw
just read this. I think I read it yesterday. I'm not even kidding.
It was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Cande, there's your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We're going to be in the 40s. We may get a touch of rain later tonight, but I'll tell you, temperature-wise, low 40s, might hit 50 tomorrow, so we just take it as it comes. And if a little rain comes along with it, that's okay. We'll be fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There aren't hail balls falling on your head.
That's correct. I'll make you a T-shirt that says that. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.